All right, hello there. How are things going with you people? One thing I want to go over, me, Red Boa 97, going over AEW's Dynamite, October 16th and stuff, and all. You can say that. So anyway, yeah, let's see how this Dynamite starts off is with that, you know, we get a little promo with MJF talking about making a new paradigm and stuff. While there was Brian Danielson being put in the ambulance and stuff as he was taken away in the process, because that pretty much, yeah, sorry, but that pretty much, yeah, you could say that pretty much goes with the fact that Brian Danielson's pretty much retiring, because yeah, that is a pretty cold way, just to practically take him out in an ambulance and stuff, you know, during his retirement, at the start of his retirement, because yeah, that was pretty much the deal and stuff, because whoever beat it at Brian Danielson next is gonna, just end up, yeah, just end up having him retire and all that and stuff. So anyway, let's start with the show and stuff. Yeah, you get Moxley riding in the back of a truck and saying he'll burn down the forest to plant a new one and stuff. Is that he's also not sentimental? You could say is he wants to see how the future goes and wants to come up with you know new paradigm and stuff, just like I said and stuff. So yeah, that's like one of Moxley's mottos. We work for him now, or something like that and stuff. So anyway, not only that, we also had Adam Cole calling out MJF up on the stage and stuff. Also, where the ring was at and stuff, because Adam Cole was calling him out. Yeah, Adam Cole was really expecting MJF to confront him or something, like just to walk right up to him, but instead he just shows himself up in that screen and stuff right there, and all that. I mean, he shows himself up in that screen. I can say, yep, and that's where they're like exchanging words and stuff right there. Yeah, and like that's where like MJF was like describing the thing where there's a lot of jackals in pro wrestling and stuff. With MJF saying that Adam Cole made him the man that he is today, and he knows that Adam Cole wants to beat him within inches of his life and stuff and all that. That's what he was saying right there, and you could say. So anyway, you got Cole hating everything about MJF and not wasting any more time as Cole wants to whoop, he wants to whoop the so-called Berchacho out of MJF and stuff as MJF's music hits, and yes, yeah, he shows up on the screen, which you can call the Tron and stuff. As MJF also said that there was no such things as trust in the process and stuff. And not only that, we have Chris Jericho with Renee Paquette after his own match, as Jericho says that he's not done and he wants to be a two-time champ like Mark's brother Jay Briscoe. Because for some reason, Chris Jericho has really taken an interest in Mark's brother Jay Briscoe. You could say is you get Mark with being with Renee, and he accepts a rematch and stuff, and wants to be in a ladder war and stuff, which is going to be happening after this Dynamite, you could say. So yeah, and that talk right there is what leads to the first match with FTR versus Big Bill and Brian Keith and stuff right there. Is you got Keith. No, you got Cash laying in some hard chops to Keith and some European uppercuts before they get a body slam by Keith and a headbutt. Before he tags Big Bill as well, as Bill brutalizes Cash in the corner, but Cash fires back with a drop kick right there, and Cash just ducks a big boot and delivers a flying clothesline. Some really decent stuff and some going back and forth and all that. Because Bill just doesn't budge in that situation, and not only that, you get a black hole slam by Bill and stuff. And we don't care about commercials, man. I don't get why. I don't get why results man say commercial break, commercial break. I mean, commercial this that. I don't care. So anyway, you get quick tags now happening between the learning tree members with trying to keep Cash away from his corner as Bill misses an avalanche in the corner, and Dax gets the tag, as does Keith as well. And Dax fires right hands to everyone in a short arm clothesline to Keith right there. His clothesline to Bill right there happens, but he doesn't budge and drops Dax with one of his own and stuff. His diamond dust out of the corner happens by Keith and stuff, right into a huge boot by Bill, as well as Cash breaks up the pin just before the 3 count. Is Cash pulls Bill outside and sends him to the ring post and follows up with the tornado DDT of the apron stuff, man. Some real decent stuff, I would say, right there. I mean, I wish the match could have been a little bit longer. I just really wish it could, And also, I really wish AEW just didn't drag its butt so much with its YouTube uploads instead of just only showing us a little bit of the itty bitty match. Just a little bit of the itty bitty match in AEW's YouTube channel. My gosh, man, I'm telling you. Anyway, so yeah, you get a clothesline to Bill. Wait, yeah, clothesline to Bill is what happened, and yeah, you get Dax pulling Keith into his corner, which sends him into the ropes before tagging Cash, and you get the Shatter Machine as well, which leads to a 1, 2, 3 and stuff, and that's what leads to the FTR gaining the upper hand on Big Bill and Brian Keith right there, just winning the match right there and stuff. The match number one, you could say, and stuff. Which yeah, and all I mean, like I said, man, I really wish this match was a little bit longer, to be honest. So not only that, we get the Outrunners there as well with Truth Magnum and Triple Floyd right there as the FTR celebrate in the ring together to you know celebrate since they beat Big Bill and Brian Keith and all that stuff. So yeah, not only that, you get the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass are there with Renee Paquette. You can say Daddy Ass says that they were going to the gym and stuff, and that he's going to get the car ready. As Bowen says that everyone loves the Acclaimed in San Jose. As Caster says that the Acclaimed always wanted more, and yeah, that's where MVP comes up, wanting the Acclaimed to know that when they're ready to be serious, he'll be there and stuff, and he gives them his car and stuff and all that before Caster takes the card and puts it in his pocket, even though Bowens say that they didn't really need it and stuff right there and all that. I mean, I'm going to be honest. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be honest, man. I really wish that AEW could show us more of the backstage stuff, too. Instead of a little itty bitty this, of little, tiny bit of this and that in their videos on their YouTube channel. 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Like, oh my goodness. Like they should not do that. They should just show us the whole thing. Like, instead of just dragging their butt, I'm telling you. But AEW wants to be like that, and that I would describe as cold. You could say I would describe that as cold. So yeah, anyway, match number 2, Mercedes Moné with Camille and Queen Aminata and stuff. I mean, this one right here, okay, okay, all right, not bad, not bad. Okay, so yeah, Aminata arm dragging Monet and then grinding her behind on her face as we get an interesting tactic. As Aminata catches a crossbody and delivers a follow-away slam, as Aminata wants to follow up with a baseball slide, but Camille just pulls her out of the way and stuff as Aminata heads outside and slaps Camille and stuff. But Monet posts her and sends her into the steel steps with a pair of running knees to the face and stuff for a 2 count with Monet in control during. We don't care about commercials, man. I don't get why results have to bring up commercial this, commercial that, man. We don't give a flying f about commercials. So anyway, yeah, they do a running low meteor, getting a 2 count right there as a double arm bar by Monet in the center of the ring and stuff happens as well. But Aminata just escapes and gets a roll up for a 2 count before Monet flips out of an air raid crash and stuff, hitting the ropes, but walking into a second one as a 2 count happens. You also get a sunset flip by Aminata getting a 2 count before a backslide, getting a 2 count as well, and a neck breaker getting a 2 count right there. And that, just like the other moves right there, is we also have a double armbar by Aminata with the legs and stuff, rolling cradle by Aminata, eventually getting a long 2 count stuff, and also a snap suplex by Aminata as she looks for the running hip attack in the corner, but she hits a pair of boots, and a slingshot knee by Monet happens as well before we get a backstabber by Monet, and the statement maker is locked in and forcing Aminata to tap out right there and stuff. So yeah, that's where you have it right there. Yep. Yeah, Mercedes Monet managed to retain her AEW TBS champion title. Let's say, yeah, that's what she did right there and stuff. So yeah. So anyway, you get. I mean, if not unspectacular, I mean, you could be glad that Mercedes didn't try to hit her new finisher on Aminata and stuck with this statement maker and stuff right there. Because we also have the Private Party asking for Renee and the Young Bucks and stuff before the Private Party wants another shot at the titles. As Matt says, he made a mistake right there and that they're more than a mid-card act, but that was their last chance at the titles before the Bucks walk off. And there's Stokely Hathaway saying that the next time that they challenge for the titles, they lose and they're done and stuff besides. But everyone knows that Isaiah wants to be the single star, you could say, and stuff and all that. As the Elite are here and stuff, we get Jack Perry saying that today is a special day in AEW history and that it's Kenny Omega's birthday as well. I did not know that. I did not know it was Kenny Omega's birthday. Kenny Omega's birthday on a Wednesday, you could say, and stuff. So anyway, Matt says that he made a mistake and that they're more than mid-card act and stuff. So you get Stokely saying that next time they challenge for the titles that they'll lose and stuff and they're done and all that. Besides, we know that's gonna. Some of us know that's gonna happen. Probably, but anyway, we get the Elite there as well. As Jack Perry says, today's a special day in AEW history, and and all that stuff. Which all that stuff, you get Okada quoting "Happy birthday, bitch." I thought that was funny right there, man. I really thought that was funny. Just Okada saying "Happy birthday, bitch," man. I really wish AEW could have showed that on their YouTube channel, but apparently not. Stuff. So anyway, we get Jack Perry just not caring out about that situation at all and stuff because you got Okada just saying "Happy birthday, bitch," because it was it was Kenny Omega's birthday. That just had me laughing right there, man. I thought that was funny. So match number 3, the conglomeration versus the Elite. I mean, I'm gonna say that this one got pretty cold right here, very cold. Because they decided that this situation was a no contest, and I'm wondering, okay, we get it. The match is ended. The match ended, but no, they're still fighting it out, and it caused an all-out fight happening all over the place and stuff. I mean, what is going on here? And you have like 3 guys just up on stage, just watching them jump Orange Cassidy and stuff, and that's what happened right there. So anyway, side notes: you get the Young Bucks. You get the Young Bucks being at Ring of Honor's World of Wars 2014, which is what happened in the past right there. That made some old fans happy and stuff there. So yeah, because Ring of Honor was real different back then before AEW came around and stuff. And I guess AEW decided to save Ring of Honor and stuff. So anyway, you get an assistant sliced bread by the Bucks to Rocky and a triple senton to the conglomeration as the Elite. Getting control throughout the commercial, whatever, cornering Cassidy with some quick tabs and stuff as we get Cassidy using Matthews to clothesline Nicholas and back body dropping Matthew before Okada makes the tag and prevents the tag as well before we get a sunset flip by Cassidy and a tag to Kyle as well as Kyle with some forearms happen and leg kicks as well. Before we get Kyle strike combo here and there, and not only that, we get a kitchen sink to Matthew happening as well. Not literally a kitchen sink. I mean, that's the name of the move. Because why on earth would they use a kitchen sink to bash each other in the head? And don't get me wrong, that would be crazy. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some wrestling promotions like CZW would use a freaking kitchen sink to hit another in the head right there. That would be crazy, I'm telling you. So anyway, you get Okada winning a Rainmaker, but Kyle just jumps a guillotine choke. As Matthew just comes off the top with the diving elbow, with the 2 count stuff, triple boots by the Elite and a neck breaker and stuff before we get 2 count with Rocky tagging himself in it forever, clothesline happening as well as we all get a sliced bread by Rocky, but Okada holds on and stuff in the process. Not only that, you get a tombstone happening as well, where they get attacked to Nicholas and now Matthew and stuff with double back elbows by the Bucks, and we're pumping up right there as Kyle gets up, and now they don't even realize tagging Orange Cassidy and stuff as we get double Hurricane Rana by Cassidy and a stun dog millionaire to Okada, running elbow by Kyle and the high low by Kyle as well. Super kicks, you could say, super kicks by the Bucks, and a satellite DDT by Orange, man, which I thought was the coolest part of the match right there and stuff, even though they just decided to. Man, this match got a little bit out of control because, first of all, it's a no contest, and 2, they're just jumping Orange Cassidy. Just him. But just gathering around him, just giving him kicks and giving him kicks. I'm going to tell you that. Just giving him kicks. What's up the deal with that? So anyway, yeah, forever clotheslines happening as well. And yeah, this where get the Buck Satellite DDT by Orange happening to Matthew as Cassidy lowers the elbow, but Wheeler Yuta is out. Just comes out of nowhere and stuff. And that's what results in a no contest and stuff. Because yeah, Wheeler Yuta just decides to do his heel turn against his own partners and stuff. You could say. I mean, yeah, this match was a lot of fun while it lasted, but it seemed like it was all part of a bigger story. Because we have Claudio and Pac being there too, as Pac boots Kyle off the apron and beats him with a briefcase, and there's Moxley as well, which the crowds were not too pleased about. But the Elite are just staying on the outside as they want no part of this and stuff. As Cassidy is just getting stomped out with Top Flight being out there to try and fight off the BCC, but to no avail and stuff. Yeah, just an all-out fight broke out and stuff, and like a very massive feud between different factions, you could say, different groups. One group supports the other side, and the other groups is against the other. You know, all that connection going on and stuff right there. So you get the BCC are disposing everyone in the ring and stuff. As Maria Shafir is hanging Alex Reynolds from the ring post and stuff. You know, trying to wring his neck and stuff, and all that and stuff. You could say and all that. And only that, it's like, yeah. This, I mean, the person who made these results would have, yeah, the person who made this result has a point, man. If we were involved in that situation, we would have been under attack as well. I mean, if we didn't like what happened on Saturday night or something, back in Collision and stuff, and if you don't like this, I think we need to understand that this is, I guess, it's sort of the cost of doing business. That's what some people think is the elite are in the back, and they say it's none of their business. As Daniel Garcia shows up with private party, says that if they care about this company, they would have helped out, but if they don't, but I guess, yeah, some people assume that they don't and stuff. As Jack Perry gets in Garcia's face and it gets broken up, as Garcia says he's got private parties back if they have this and stuff. And I'm gonna tell you, man, this match with the conglomeration versus the elite, this really surprised me because this is not what I expected, man. They all jumped to Orange Cassidy and stuff, and all the other groups are just joining and stuff. I mean, even though they weren't booked for the match and stuff. Yeah, AW has been getting pretty crazy lately. But nevertheless, man, I really hope that Full Gear turns out better than Wrestle Dream. I'm going to tell you that stuff. So anyway, yeah, and that's what's been going on. So yeah, the Elite are in the back and stuff and all that. So yeah, that whole situation is what leads to the fourth match with Shelton Benjamin, versus Leo Rush. And this one right here is Shelton Benjamin's debut match. His very first match in AEW, you could say. Very good match, yep. Very first match, yep, that's the thing. So he got clotheslines in the corner by Benjamin, but Benjamin getting dumped to the outside as Rush thinks thinks about a suicide dive, but Benjamin catches him with a step up knee off the apron and stuff, which leads to overhead belly to belly by Benjamin on the floor and stuff. As Benjamin losing control as we don't care about full commercial breaks. Get that out of there. Okay, so anyway, we get Rush trying to fire back with some elbows to no avail, but a bottom rope rebound stunner by Rush as well. Before they do a step up turn, Toronto by Rush, but Benjamin holds on. Rush sends him to the floor. Not only that, we also get an elbow suicide by Rush, sending Benjamin into the guardrail and stuff right there. Rush. Yeah, anyways, like spelled the same way, but anyway, yeah. You get Shelton Benjamin doing all that stuff to Rush in the process and stuff as Rush is in the ring first, and Benjamin follows, walking right to the cutters. Rush goes up to top, but misses the frog splash, but with Rush just looking for a pair of roll-ups that only get a 2 count stuff around the world DDT by Rush happening as well, only for a 2 count right there. Not only that, you get Rush just heading up top, but Benjamin runs up top and brings him crashing back down to the mat with an avalanche butterfly suplex. Man, I can tell, man, MVP really wanted Shelton Benjamin to win this because, dude, from the looks of MVP, he was not having it while he's just holding his cane and stuff and all that and stuff. So when we get MVP telling Benjamin it's time to finish this and stuff before Benjamin tosses him with the release German suplex, but Rush trying to fight back, but just eats another one in the process before we get a thrust kick to the face by Benjamin. And holy cow, you could say this was pretty decent stuff, in my opinion. As you could say, yeah, that was a pretty hard kick to use, man. Pretty effective kick. Because we also get a pop-up flatliner and an exploder bomb finishing the match and stuff, which allows Shelton Benjamin to win his debut and right there in the process and stuff right there, just beating Leo Rush in there in the process. I mean, honestly, man, this match I wish could have been a little bit longer too. I mean, could have been better and stuff, in a way. You get MVP putting his card in Leo Rush's trunks and stuff and letting us know that yeah, you could say Swerve is watching us stuff, is that we should consider his position and stuff as MVP. Did that right there. And AEW is selling signed to 8 out of 10s of Darby Allin and Tony Hawk. I don't know why they bring up Tony Hawk. I don't know why some fans bring up Tony Hawk in that situation right there. But yeah, I guess anyway, you get Swerve and Prince Nana being with Rene Bequet, with Swerve thinking that Benjamin's win was impressive and stuff. But yeah, but that's what he saw happening and stuff and all that before, which allows him to accept the challenge right there anytime, any place you can say in there. And all that as Tony Schiavone welcomes Don Callis right there, with Don Callis being with Brian Cage and Lance Archer and stuff, as he said that the best trade in the history of sports happened when he acquired Lance Archer and stuff. And Callis said that he got a taste of the tag titles a few weeks ago at Grand Slam, you could say, and stuff and all that. Dave, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't. Come on, I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise that Shelton Benjamin managed to beat, Leo Rush, because I mean, come on. I mean, this was Shelton Benjamin's debut match after all. So, I mean, come on. I wouldn't consider that much of a surprise at all, you could say. So, anyway, You get the Don Callis family saying that they have never been stronger than ever today. That day, you could say, is according to Callis and stuff right there. Because you get Callis just introducing Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita and stuff, with Takeshita cutting a promo in his native language before tagging in Kyle Fletcher and stuff right there and all that. So not only that, you have Mariah May in the back with Renee Paquette and stuff, with May wanting to know why she's on the top of the world and not a single woman can touch her and stuff right there, which is, from her perspective, you could say, which they should bring May someone from Japan or something from Mexico and stuff, as AEW is there. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, some people say AEW is where the best wrestle and stuff right there. And also, AEW is where the best are afraid of. And you can say not only that with the glamour and all that stuff with Anna Jay just running in to confront Mariah May, but somehow Christopher Daniels gets slapped in the face in the process right there. For some reason, I didn't catch that part because of AEW's channel, because they just want to drag their butt in the process, you could say. So anyway, this match right here, match number 5, you could say, Jay White versus Christian Cage. Man, honestly, I was going for Jay White in this match right there. Because honestly, this match, I mean, Jay White can beat Adam Page, but he couldn't beat Christian, man. I mean, Jesus, it's got to be bad luck in this match. I mean, I thought, honestly, this match has, like, plenty of good results, you could say. So anyway, Christian Cage was hesitant to start the match and stuff, but finally does. Is we get a hard Irish whip by White and stuff, and an Indian deathlock now happening as well in the center of the ring before the Bang Bang Gang get into it, with the Waynes outside the ring and stuff, with the referee seeming giving Juice a chair and stuff right there, causing them to get ejected and stuff because they were interrupting the match, you could say, in the process. As Juice isn't really happy with that, as he grabs Nick Wayne and stuff and drags him to the back too as well. As White, Jay White just mounts Christian Cage in the corner, delivers some punches to the face and stuff, but gets dumped over the top to the floor and gets thrown into the guardrail. And only that is Christian is in control as we go to we don't care about commercial breaks. Man, commercial breaks, I'm telling you, man. Yeah, picture to picture this and that and all that stuff, man. What gives, man? I mean, I don't get why the freaking results being up the freaking commercial breaks. I don't get why the results bring that up. I mean, what the frick does that do for the wrestling ring? I'm telling you. So anyway, we get White pulling up the turtleneck and delivering more mounted punches in the corner as the hard chops to the exposed chest of Christian happens, and a big DDT as well, which leads to a 2 count as both guys roll to the apron and Christian chops White with the reverse DDT on the apron stuff right there. Going back inside the ring, a tornado DDT out of the corner by Christian happens, leading to a 2 count right there as Christian Cage sets up for the spear and stuff before Christian gets distracted by Kip Sabian right there and all that stuff. I mean, before we also have Christian trying to get a sunset flip off the top, but White catches him for a 2 count before neckbreaker over the top by Christian as well, before we get Christian looking for the spear. But running into a big Uranage by White and stuff right there, long leading to a 2 count and stuff, as we get White just wanting a blade runner, but Christian just goes to the eyes and drops him with the kill switch before we get a 1-2 and stuff right there and stuff, as we get Hangman Adam Page running down to the ringside area and then ducking out of you and stuff as a palm strike by White. Christian runs into complete shot before we get a waist lock by White and stuff, and big Saito suplex with a running European uppercut by White and stuff, and a half suplex into the buckles before White sets Christian up to the top rope but gets thrown off, and Christian follows with the diving headbutt and stuff before we get a 2 count right there and stuff. And not only that, you get Christian wanting the spear again, but White catches him in position for the Blade Runner. As we have Sabian in the apron and stuff, which allows Hangman to drill Hangman. Hangman just drilling the dude with the buckshot behind the referee's back, and that leads to a 1-2-3 right there and stuff. And that's where you have Christian winning the match right there. I mean, honestly, personally, I really wanted Jay White to win that, but Christian managed to win that situation instead. So yeah, the match was pretty good, nevertheless. But yeah, I really wanted Jay White to win. I was going for Jay White stuff right there and all that. So yeah, that's what's going on right there. So anyway, you get the two working things out together, to deliver a good match. Nevertheless, delivering a strong main event stuff is, Christian Cage still has his contracts and stuff, and that he's all in. I guess some people are all in for Hangman and Jay White and stuff right there and all that. I guess some people's final thoughts is that the tire thread of the show tonight was Moxley and the BCC and stuff right there. I mean, honestly, the conglomeration versus the elite, that was pretty hectic, I could say, because, dude, it was like, it was a no contest. No contest. And they're just jumping Orange Cassidy, just jumping him, like just while these three other guys are just washing and all that stuff. Like, what the heck happened there? I'm telling you, stuff. So yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much all that happened in this AW's Dynamite stuff right there, man. Just like, yeah, pretty good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Jesus, man, like, just, what the just make it's just this just makes you think, like, what happened with conglomeration in the elite? Like, just what happened there? Like, for it to be a no contest. I mean, really spun out of control a little bit for a moment right there from the way I saw it and stuff right there, jumping on Cassidy like that and stuff and all that. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's really hard to I have a hard. I can't decide whether to give this a 7 or 8 out of 10. I don't know, because honestly, okay, I think due to being a no contest, I'm gonna have to give this a 7 out of 10. That's what I'm gonna have to give this show, a 7 out of 10 and stuff right there and stuff. Because I mean, because of what happened in that match right there and stuff. So yeah, I give this Dynamite a 7 out of 10. I mean, not that I hated it or anything. I mean, it could have been better in my opinion. So anyway, yeah, that's all I have to give for this Dynamite stuff. So yeah, I hope you people rock out and be there for Full Gear and stuff. Rock out and be there, guys. Rock out and be there and stuff. Hopefully, yeah, Full Gear turns out way better than freaking Wrestle Dream. Because my gosh, what happened at Wrestle Dream? That was beyond my prediction. Beyond my prediction, right there, man. I had to give that a 7 out of 10 as well. I can say. So yeah, that's all I have to give for this video and stuff. And yep, this Dynamite's a 7 out of 10 and all that. So yep, this is Red Boa about to end the video right here and stuff. So yeah, hope you guys rock out and be there, guys. Rock out and be there for Full Gear and stuff and all that. So yep, this is Red Bull 97 about to end the video right here. So yep, that's all I have to give. To the next video, guys. To the next video.